Super Metroid is a game that I thought deserves the sequelitis treatment more than any other game I could think of. That and Metroid Prime, but that's a subject for another day. Those two words alone are enough to make Nintendo fans of the mid-90s undies turn yellow from both joy and fear. It's not just Metroid, no, that's stupid, it's Super Metroid. This ain't running on no cheap 8-bit entertainment system. This is a super entertainment system. The Super Nintendo Entertainment System, in glorious 16-bit graphics. It's glorious, it's beautiful, it's really freaking old, but it's still cool. But let's shut up about Super Metroid for 1 second, because I want to talk about the gross, the ooey gooey, the normie, non-Super Metroid. I'm talking about Metroid 1. Oh, so this game is still kind of creepy and 8-bit graphics. Oh no. Yep. Yellow undies. The game throws you straight into things. No opening text, no breathing. It just throws you right on this rando planet with nothing but your arm cannon and a quarter of your health. Now, you see, I'm a clever boy, and I know to go backwards to grab the morph ball. But the game doesn't convey this to you in any way. And if you go ahead without the morph ball, you'll run into this wall and have no other way to get past. Now, I'm not asking for a prompt or invisible wall blocking my way, because no, that's stupid. That'll be immersion breaking. That sucks. But there does need to be some kind of way the game communicates to you to go the other way, or maybe don't even make it so you go back. Just on the way, maybe have two separating paths, one containing the morph ball and the other has the path. But I digress. It's the first game. They haven't got a chance to get a hold of the design. I'll give it a pass. Let's just grab the morph ball already. Wait, is that it? I mean, I know I did something because the jingle played, but what did I do? A cannon upgrade? A defense buff? What is this? There's no pause stream to check my upgrades. What the frick just happened, dude? Now, I don't want to dunk on the original Metroid too much, because it's a cool-ass game, and it does a lot of things right. For example, these bat things fall down, which makes you pee yourself again, but it also makes you spam the fire button upwards, teaching you, yes, you can shoot upwards. Good job, Jimmy. You get fucking nothing. Your reward is, you're still alive. But there's a lot of vital information that the game fails to tell you on its own. And while Metroid is a series that thrives off giving you minimal information, there is such thing as too little. So yeah, Super Metroid asserts its dominance right at the beginning of the game. Heck, it asserts its dominance before the game even starts, with what's probably the most legendary title screen of all time. The mystery of the game is kicked off straight away, with this shot of a science lab full of dead scientists. Who are these dead guys? What killed them? What's the thing in the middle? And except for the opening cutscene, which gives you a brief on the first two games, the game tells you jack shit about these guys. You figure it out, P-Brain. God! You see, this is something that modern video games fail to do. We don't want 50 tons of exposition dumps on people telling me random shit I don't even care about. Just give me a gun, give me some ammo, and let the player discover the mystery, not the character. So how does the player find out about these guys if the game tells you nothing? Well, Super Metroid does this in tiny, subtle ways, which both adds up as a plot intro and also as a controls tutorial. And it's genius. As you land on the ship, you have to go down. But you can't go through the floors, stupid. You gotta move from side to side to move down. And now you have a sense of both movement and gravity. It's genius. Oh, this thing opens up when I go near it. Guess I must go through it. Boom, now you know how to use doors. Oh, this little stump is bigger than the other steps. I guess I gotta jump and move along. Now you know how to jump over stuff. Hell yes. Now, I know this stuff should seem obvious to any platforming game. Heck, it should be obvious to any game in general these days. But back then, console gaming was still in its relatively early stages. Games expected you to glance at the manual, look at the controls, and be a mastered unicorn wizard person. But that's not how things should be. This is why games like Punch-Out are pretty much impossible to play unless you've either looked up a playstyle strategy online or have a friend who has. Side note, thank you Jimmy for teaching me how to play Punch-Out, although I still can't get past friggin' King Potato, whoever his name is. A game shouldn't expect you to know this right off the bat. We're here to play some video games, not study some stupid manual like you're back in school, because you're most likely playing games to escape from school. It's how it works. It's supposed to be fun, not responsibility. And the amazing part about Super Metroid is that it never tells you a thing. It gives you the tools and equipment to do cool things, and then you do cool things with them. Those cool things are achieved because of you, not because of some boring-ass cutscene or someone telling you how to use your weapons. You achieve those things, and you feel damn amazing because of it. So, that's how Super Metroid makes you feel strong. And now I'm going to explain how it does the exact opposite. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm referring to the yellow undies. You find the room with the dead scientists, and the Metroid in the center is gone. The fact that the ship was empty up until now was relatively justified, but now you realize the ship is empty because everyone else is dead, and you're the only one that's left. This also brings up more questions. Did the Metroid do it? Are there any more of these guys left? Where did the Metroid go, for frick's sake? And all of these questions are answered in the next room over. The music stops. The Metroid just lies there, sitting in its container. Ridley. The game doesn't let you win this fight. The battle only ends when either you damage him enough to warrant an escape, or you take enough hits yourself, and then the self-destruct kicks in. You're forced to use the skills you acquired searching the colony to escape it. And it fills you with anxiety and fear, and it's amazing! Metroid as a franchise is about loneliness and dread, but also the feeling of growth. This game throws you in an alien planet where you could either feel two things, depending if you played the previous games or not. If you never played the original, you'd feel abandoned on a planet that you have no idea on how things work. I mean, do these guys hurt me? Are they friendly? Nope, they hurt. And I hate them. In contrast, if you played the first Metroid, you know exactly what this place is. This is where the first game took place. And now it's destroyed and abandoned, all because of you. What you did. And having that knowledge as you traverse through these desolate structures make you feel like a power-hungry monster. So either way you look at it, the games make sure you're having an absolute horrible time. And I love it.